Yo, good morning. I need a haircut, as I'm sure many of you do. So I apologize for the wacky hair. All right, for week two, there's definitely more week work than week one because I felt many of you were able to do it relatively quickly. Also, for many of you, had you decided to do the enrichment, there's a little bit of overlap here. The only reason I decided to do this is that we had relatively low numbers of people accessing the enrichment activities. I also think it's important that we do know what World War II actually was, the different elements within it, and I really want to have a discussion about the dropping of the atomic bomb so we may move forward. All right. Now, on the very top here, I'm going to be inserting this instructional video. All right. You need to watch this to understand how this works. All right. I'll even make that the link. I'll say, please watch to understand. All right. Under here is just some formalities. So we're on World War II. These are the big understandings that we're talking about. We're kind of overlapping with English here, and I'm not talking about the Holocaust here because many of you have talked about it in your English classes. You'll talk about it again in U.S. history. And had you done the enrichment, you would have already covered it. All right. Okay. Essential questions. If you can sort of answer these, we're in a good spot. All right. Now, what I tried to do this week, because there's so many different links and options, is that I tried creating a little bit of an organizational thing to keep you guys in check. All right. So pink is going to be an assignment. All right. So I'm expecting this at a certain point. All right. And in fact, I'm going to say for an I'll tell you which assignments are due, and I'll create a schedule for you in a moment, and it'll be right underneath this. All right. So if it is pink, it means that you need to do it. Pay attention if you are CP or honors. Green is going to be readings and videos that you have to watch to understand what we're talking about. It will help you do discussion posts and whatnot. And throughout the week, what I'm going to do is start inputting smaller videos explaining some of the content. So I'm going to give you guys about a day or two to get started. And then as students have questions, I will make extra videos and mini lectures addressing what's going on. If it's not highlighted, it's just an extra resource. If you're really not getting it, or if you're totally into what's going on, click the non-highlighted or reference the book if it's not highlighted. Electric Blue, there's exactly one video. I find it particularly moving. It was kids' favorite thing to watch last year. Not because it's funny, not because it's cool, it's mind-blowing. It really puts this catastrophic war into perspective, all right? It's about 20 minutes, and I highly suggest that you watch it. It will also explain a lot of World War II. So I've broken these up into modules or steps, all right? So we have a green link. So I would like you to read this, all right? And the link works on history.com about appeasement. Now, in pink, I took PDFs and edited them all so that way it works for you guys. Honors, it will pop up as this Word doc. It'll be fine. CP, I edited it into a Google Doc, into this link here. And so your options, if you like the original formatting more because it's clean and crisp, you can answer your questions on a piece of paper, lined piece of paper, take pictures, and email them to me. You can print it and write your answers and take a picture, or scan it if you know how to do that. Or if all of that is way too complicated, what you can do is hit link, and it will bring you to it. And what we're going to see here is that I've changed it to make it a Google Doc. It's not as pretty, it's not as perfect, but it's there. And you can hit File, File, make a copy, and then you'll have your own, all right? And then you can share that with me as you finish, okay? So that is an option as well. Honors, you're still answering the questions in the CP links. However, I'm giving you the original primary sources, all right? So yours doesn't have the questions. It has the original readings. That means you need to read the originals and reference the questions in the 2A link or links, okay? I hope this makes sense. The non-highlighted here are just extra, all right? If you are interested in it, you want more details, feel free to reference the non-highlighted, not mandatory, okay? Module 2, you have a 7-minute video to watch. Over here are slides that I've broken up. They do have speaker notes. Again, not highlighted, so you don't have to do those. The green is the essential here. It is the reading that you need. Module 3, you got 2 different videos. They're both relatively short. If you want a little bit more detail, feel free to reference again the non-highlighted. All right, moving on. A really long documentary. Fascinating for those history buffs out there. I highly suggest. Now, this is where it gets a little bit more confusing. What I did is there is a discussion post that I want you guys to take part in, all right? I've made sure to put this discussion post in pink into the edited document that I've made, all right? So you have a couple of green readings and videos, and you have essentially 2 assignments, right? One is the pink link above, right? On the beginning of the page where there's some questions and that I made for you guys. It's up in here. And your second one is to hit this link. It's going to pop up. I just spent a good amount of time editing this. You may read through. It's going to give us some different perspectives of whether or not the atomic bomb should have been used. There are 2 questions I want you to answer right here. All right. And then I want you to read the rest of them because they are extremely helpful. There are a bunch of short textbook interpretations as time has progressed. All right. And then there's a discussion post, and I want to walk us through this. Oop. I don't like the formatting for this. Okay. It changed on me here. So, in a detailed paragraph for CP, I want you to argue whether or not the U.S. should have used the atomic bomb to end World War II in the Pacific theater. All right? So you might have to conduct a little bit of background research. You have plenty of information just on my document thing alone. However, you can reference more. Friday, I will have my view and some guiding answers. Honors, same exact deal. However, please provide 2 detailed paragraphs or more citing specific evidence, all right? That means you should definitely, at the honors level, be looking up alternative explanations for things, all right? And make sure they're from a trusted resource. I would also like both CP and honors to respond to your classmates. CP, respond to 1 individual. Honors, talk to 2 classmates, right? Make sure you're posting twice in addition to your own post to continue the conversation. For everybody, when we make a comment, right, to another person's post, we don't want to write, wow, you have a really detailed paragraph, or you wrote this really well, or I like that point. Those are all things to include, but you need to go on even further. Mention what it is that you agreed with and why, right? Argue with that person. Say, I think you're forgetting to address this part, right? We're trying to create a discussion that we normally have, and we were pretty good at that in class. I know it's different being online. However, guys, I think we still have to learn, and so please try and do this. I know it's only week 2. We're going to get better at this, and there is a lot of work this week, but we're going to get there, okay? Please let me know if you have any questions. So, what I'm going to do is remind you guys of timing and what you should be getting done throughout the week. I'll make a post and a video every day and upload that. I'm going to make also, just in general, nothing specific about history, just how to make a schedule for yourself type thing. And basically, my goal is if I put all this out here on Monday, you guys know what you need to do. And I know other teachers right now are making posts every single day with a new thing to learn. I'm giving it to you all at once so you guys can adjust and adapt your schedule as you see fit. However, I would not wait until Friday to start all of this, all right? I would not wait until Friday. Throughout the week, I will be posting extra learning opportunities, extra discussion questions should you want to engage in those, and explanations and helpful videos. Please reach out through email. If you don't like emails or you don't like documents, let me know, and I'll make a private YouTube video so you have your explanation. And I'm available whenever. I always have my laptop open. I hope this makes sense. We're trying. So again, one last time, I'm even going to type it right now so you guys can see it. It's going to say total work, and I'll even put it in bold. Total work, right? 1, reading assignment with questions. 1, reading with original, meaning like you made it yourself. It's your thought, your opinion, right? 1 original discussion post. Oh, I gotta hit that one. And corresponding comments. All right, let's see how this works. I think this can work, guys. All right, good luck. Let me know what you need. I got you.